he can. He gets it right. He's about to be mocked. There come the celebratory leaps and hugs from the a.e.t League. The Aston Villa players walk away dejected, but the a.e.t have done themselves proud. Another fantastic performance from the cream of the amateur league, the a.e.t, and they've really shown themselves to be very decent footballers.
I have to say they deserved it. Fully deserved.
So a replay of Can's penalty, of Calder's penalty I should say, and Can's save. The penalty itself was eminently savable, put in a position where if the goalkeeper's chosen to go the right way, he's going to keep it out.
Well, it was the last penalty. We'd seen 9 go in. Suddenly this one, it's do or die, isn't it? A lot of pressure. It's a long walk up there. And Eugene Can, he'd made some good saves, hadn't really got near the other 4 penalties, ironically, but as it was, he only needed to get 1, and he did. And that's a great achievement for those lads. It really, really is. So they're going to have to rest up now, just take some fluids on board, get ready for the final. Aston Villa would not have expected that.
In 26, Paolo Argolo. 23, Roberto Fronzo.
So the next game,
28, Catano. 16, Jason N.
Kitchi playing in blue against BC Rangers, playing in their familiar yellow. Once more, 2 teams who will be very, very familiar with themselves, both playing in the Hong Kong Premier League, as it is now known. Kitchi have an excellent record in the Hong Kong First Division, current champions, and having won 4 out of the last 5 of their leagues, are the dominant force in Hong Kong football.
Absolutely. This will be very interesting, a local battle. BC will want to get on top. Kitchee won this tournament before, of course. Great pedigree in the competition. The Vets team didn't have a great weekend, so they'll want to make up for it in the main tournament, no doubt about that. Villa have gone out. But I'm not sure you'd want to play the a.e.t select in the final after they performed like that, Peter.
No, I don't think they would. Although the a.e.t will need to regroup and get some energy bars and some energy drinks on board, because that was a very draining extra time and penalty shootout. So Rangers pushing forward. Out on the right-hand side. Chuck gives away the free kick. Restarted by Kitchee. Kitchee also have a great pedigree in this competition, having previously won the main. Rangers get the ball back with Chuck. This guy's got real pace. Emmett Churn was very happy to pull him back there. He gets his yellow card. Quickly taken. Kitano, Japanese import. Kitano once more. Han. Another import, this time from Korea. Kitchee. Break forward. Belenkosco. He's got support. That's Chung. Back to Kim. Law. Oh, that was easily cut out. Catano. Got some space now. Rangers got a man forward. Oh, well struck. That was Chuck. The goalkeeper was there in the right place, though. Still a chance. Well defended by Kitchee. Kitchee goalkeeper. Wow, he kept his team in it then.
Desperate defending between the keeper and the defender. We kept them out, just.
Rangers restart. Come all the way back to Beto, captain. Kitchi content to sit, soak up a bit of pressure. Cartano wants it. Ball flicked over. Han. Set up Jason for the shot, but he rather hurried that. Troubled the sportsman's bar rather than the goalkeeper.
Yeah, still looking for it.
A lovely reaction save from Gao, and then his defence got back to snuff out the second chance. Kitchi. Pushing forwards with Law. Costco. Some goals against his name this weekend. Scored against Atletico Madrid earlier, but chucks away. Will he shoot? Squares. Great tracking back. That was excellent defending from Kitchi. It was the right ball to square it across the area. Goalkeeper didn't get anywhere near that. Jason Eng that time much more convincing. Law and Kim. Possessional football from Kitchi. Coming up to 6 minutes gone. Certainly, both teams aren't in any hurry. Law's turn the defender, but illegally, says the referee.
Slightly harsh.
Yes, perhaps a little unlucky to get that decision against him. But Catano now with the ball. He's got a man over. Flick to the far post. Confident defending though. Chesting the ball back to the goalkeeper.
Kitchi are defending very well, Peter. But BC just look like they've got a little bit more legs at the moment. Very organised. They're getting back behind the ball early. Kitchi have only got 2 men in the BC half at the moment. Starting to advance now.
But at Costco. Kim. That's Gao. Shaping to shoot, but keeping possession. Go again. Shot from distance. And that needed a hand from the goalkeeper. Agolo got something behind that just to tip it over. May not have been going in, but couldn't take any chances.
No, he wouldn't have known that from there. That's a great save.
Yeah, the narrowest of margins. Very good goalkeeping from Margolo. Gao's looking for some movement. Too easy for the goalkeeper. And an opportunity for Chuck to break forward once again. He's got support from Han. It's 2 on 2. Chuck again. hurried the shot, couldn't keep it down. And the chance goes begging. These 2-on-2 situations need to be punished. But Mueller now under the pressure themselves. Gow out to Costco. Kim. Bundled over. Referee gives the free kick in a dangerous position. This weekend has not seen any goals scored yet from free kick positions.
No, it's surprising, because as you said earlier, there's not the ability for in 7-a-side to have a big wall. Yeah. Some of the top football you would see these days, you'd fancy people to hit the target even with 4 or 5 on the wall. Not that time either.
So it's certainly seen that short free kicks are more effective than long ones this weekend. Catano brings in hand, tries to cross it but wins the corner. Well into the last minute of this first half of Rangers versus Kitchee. Game remains goalless. There's one strike against the post from Rangers in the closest we've got. Unfortunately, most of the shooting has been of that nature. And the referee gives us the half-time whistle. And so it remains Rangers 0, Kitchee 0.
Kitchee 0 in this second.
This is the main Shield semi-final, the second one. The winner of which will face a.e.t. a.e.t. select in the Shield final later this afternoon.
It's a difficult one to call this. Kitchee, the striker, the captain, looks a handful, but he needs to stay high up the pitch. If he drops deep, they don't have a target man. BC look like they've got legs. But again, they just need to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Kitchee have defended well, Peter. Goalkeeper's playing well. Certainly all to play for in the second half.
But it has been fairly even between these two teams. Kitchee creating 1 or 2 chances of their own, wasting a free kick, but really it was Rangers that had the best opportunity with the Jason Eng shot that came back off the post with the goalkeeper stranded.
Sometimes you find that teams that know each other so well, they show each other almost too much respect, whereas in the a.e.t. League game against Aston Villa, it was a complete unknown, and it's a little bit more gung-ho. Very cagey at the moment.
Some young Kitchee fans. Some slightly older Kitchee fans. The kids have had a wonderful weekend here. A lot of current, past and future players here, very happy to spend their time with the crowd, with the fans, signing autographs for the youngsters. And really getting involved with the community spirit that is very strong here in the Citibank Sevens. As we get the second half underway. Kitchee against Rangers, still 0-0. Kim. Allowing a long ball to go forward to Costco. Chung. Will they get the ricochet? Costco can take the throw in. Kim Tame in. Plays the holding role at the back. Kitchee very well organised in the way they set themselves up.
I think the managers had a word with them at half-time. They've set up far better here. Strikers much further up the pitch. Defenders look a little bit more comfortable. BC are getting behind the ball, Peter. As soon as Kitchee get the ball, they're retreating. It's very hard to break down.
Kitchee, a little bit of space for Chung. Moves out wide now. Given away cheaply. Oh, but Kitchee have got him back. Costco balls across. Defender somehow gets in the way. How that was missed. With some great last-hit defending, but attack is now in the hands of Rangers. Oh, Bento, lovely move in front of goal. Rangers trying to walk the ball in. Finally get a corner, but both teams there missing great opportunities.
Just don't want to score. Trying to walk it in the net, as you say.
Rangers. With Egg. Back into the middle. Egg again. Still plenty of players up. Chuck. Ball's out for a throw. Rangers keep possession. Beto, the captain, out to Catano. He's played plenty of the ball. He's got a man outside him. Wants to go inside onto his left foot. Han. And Nakano combining well. Opportunity to shoot. And it's there. At last, the deadlock is broken.
And a goal there, BC Rangers number 10, Han Jae-woon.
And a great combination between the two imports for BC Rangers.
Positive bit of play, good pace, lovely little layoff. He knew exactly where that ball was going. That's a lovely strike, though. It was still very difficult from that angle with the way the ball was moving. Little bobble there, no problem. Keeper nearly got it, got a hand to it. A lot of power in that shot, though.
So that's Rangers with the first goal just after 3 minutes into the second half. As Kitchee looked to strike back immediately. There's a ricochet, but it's out with Law. Chung. He's got a man in the middle. But Beto gets something in the way and gets a free kick. Captain at the back, Roberto Beto Fronza, very influential in the way Rangers play.
Yeah, he's keeping them organised at the back, no doubt about it.
Here's Egg, decides to come back. Rangers content to keep the ball.
Trying to take the sting out of the game at the moment, aren't they? It's gone 1-up. About a minute to go.
Sure.
Stretching the play out.
They are stretching the play. And there doesn't seem to be any urgency for Kitchee trying to get the ball back. Perhaps conserving energy. Or perhaps devoid of it. But they do get the ball back now. But at Costco. Trying to inject some pace. Cheng brings in Kim. Rangers have got back, got all their men behind the ball. That's nicely done. Law. He's into the area. Can he put a dangerous ball across? Yes, he can. And that's smacked in. Chung Kwok-ming.
Number 14.
That was well taken.
It was no tap in, was it? Had a lot of power, first time shot. A good cross. But the keeper would have got it if he hadn't put that power on. The keeper would have got that ball. That's a very, very good goal. And the keeper's pointing at his defender saying, where were you?
Well, that goal puts us level. Rangers 1, Kitchee 1. Just under 4 minutes left to go, so it's game back on. Rangers no longer able to just keep possession. And brings the ball by the defender. It's well played by Han. He's been influential in this game, scorer of the goal. Chucks across. Han got out the way of that. Just needed a knee or a backside sticking out, and that could have been a second.
Pulled it in, didn't he? Just didn't. It would have gone in. Anything, as you say, would have hit him. A lot more positive this second half, isn't it?
Certainly is.
Nice feet.
But Costco's got runners ahead of him. That's good early play. Brought in the overlap and needed a save to push the ball out for a corner. Rama on for Kitchee, second half substitute. Corner wasted though. Not often you see long corners taken in sevens football. Too easy to give away possession, and that's exactly what happened there. Rama. Cho. Costco, he's got a man over if he can find him. Let's come out to Law. Well, that's good defending. Rangers back in numbers, making sure there's no openings. Turning players away. To Kim. Chung.
Cosso's the main man, but they need to move it quicker. There we go. That's a great ball.
And there's the follow-up. Beto read that.
Similar to the goal, though, Peter. They like that ball out to the side. Need somebody just coming in on the back post. Clearly a well-worked move if you've used in training.
Or in the past, that's a tactic we've seen employed, especially by the Hong Kong international masters teams that have played here. Teams like Top Class have always left a man just drifting out on the edge of this 6 or 18-yard box.
Here's at the last moment. 6 BC players in the box at that point. He's got the ball on his own. They're going to have to support him here. Oh, he's got pace though.
He's got pace. Yes, Hadaway's got a man with him. Beto, he's got an opportunity, and he takes it. In the last minute of the game, the captain, Roberto Beto Fronza, he takes his chance when it's presented to him. A great run from the back. We haven't seen too much of him coming forward, but clearly effective.
Super bit of pace. I thought it just got stuck under his foot. The pass was a little bit short, but he just managed to adjust here. Just got in time before the defender. Lovely strike though. And that might be it. There's only 10 seconds left now. It's going to have to be quick if Kitchee are going to equalise here. This is going to have to literally be route one. Need men in the box.
So Kitchee need to get moving. For next shot, oh, that's what you need to keep yourself in the competition. A flying save from your goalkeeper. Argolo. He's earned the congratulations of his teammates because that was a superb save.
Where they will meet the Yao League Select. And now we must say
so we must congratulate Rangers, commiserate Kitchee, who will leave this competition, and Rangers will move forward to the plate final where they will play the Yao League.
Well, it was a great second half. They both went for it. They were a lot more positive. Just think Kitchee maybe look back at it and think, should we have gone a little bit earlier, gone for it? Would have been a very interesting problem for the referee. He had his whistle in his mouth as the keeper was making the save. If that had gone in, might have been quite a controversial moment, Peter.
Newcastle United versus West Ham United.
But BC will look forward to a final. Yao Select. Yao Select have had 20 minutes more rest than they have. Be a very intriguing game.
Jamie Sterry.
Here's Newcastle.
3, Adam Laidler. 4, Daniel Barlaser. 5, Captain Callum Williams. 7, Alex Gillian. And 10, Callum Roberts. And for West Ham United in shirt number 1, Clark Bogard. 2, Alex Pike. 3, Oscar Ball.
This is a game that the crowd have been looking forward to. Some Newcastle United fans there.
6,
Very pleased to see their team.
And 7, Brady Diangana.
Both of these teams, of course, are represented in the English Premier League. Contrasting seasons for Newcastle and West Ham in some ways, but very similar in others.
Newcastle have looked sharp when they've been here. They always bring a strong team. Peter Beardsley got a good set of lads with him. The West Ham are enjoying that weekend. Good coaching staff with them. This should be quite a fast game, Peter. Not a great start, though.
Well, West Ham are essentially represented by their under-18s this weekend, having qualified for the Europa League. Their more, shall I say, senior youth players have been drafted in for the squad that will be representing West Ham in the Europa League. So both teams playing in their traditional colours. West Ham with the first chance to attack from deep. Bartlett having to make a save. West Ham not shy in coming forwards. Tigana, and a shot on the turn. That was Josh Pask. Got plenty on that, and straight into the welcoming arms of the goalkeeper.
Positive start from West Ham. See what Newcastle can do now.
Sterry with a ball wide to Laidler. That's great feet there from Roberts. Callum Roberts, who's been so effective in goal scoring for Newcastle this weekend.
He's having a really good tournament. He's got great pace, good feet. Perfect for sevens, really. Now you see the difference, the short corner.
Newcastle have been here, I believe this is their 4th year in the tournament, having won it in their debut year, and losing finalists in their 2nd year. So they have mastered this game of sevens. But West Ham break. Jonelle Gordon snuffed out. And a quick response. Barlaser. Laidler. Newcastle pushing forward. Barlaser. He himself has been here before. On his first on the sevens. Roberts comes inside twice, 3 times. Borg is on the line to save the day for West Ham. Gordon. Uses to Ghana, but back to Gordon. The 1-2 doesn't quite come off. Gordon retains possession. Ghana. Breaking through the middle. Tries to find Borg. Oh, that's great feet from Pask. Very aggressive. And gets his just reward. Well, he gave a warning shot earlier in this half with a volley straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, but some great perseverance and a great finish. Started
with a slightly nervy clearance from Newcastle. He got men behind the ball though, so it still wasn't easy to score. Disappointed with the clearance, and then just good feet. Moves again. He took it well though, didn't he? Not a lot Adam Bartlett could do about that. Bouncing up a little bit. That's a very good goal.
Took the ball quickly when the opportunity presents itself, and Josh Pass puts West Ham 1-0 up against Newcastle in the first half. Laidler can't get past the first defender. Here comes Gordon. Borg is up. Oh, the goalkeeper. He's in a bit of trouble here. He gets a straight red. The referee doesn't hesitate. Clearly decided that the goalkeeper has denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity, and the referee has sent off the Newcastle goalkeeper, Adam Bartlett.
Well, was he going to score? There was another man over there. I've seen that similar today. It was only a yellow. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's a man over there. Jamie Sterry following up. That's a yellow for me at best. Definitely yellow. I'm sure it's a red.
So, an outfield player must now go in goal for Newcastle.
I think it's Daniel Barlaser.
So Daniel Barlaser now takes over the gloves. And Newcastle, of course, down to 6. Now, Diangana over the ball. And keeps the Sevens record of no goals scored from free kicks nicely intact.
6 against 7's difficult. 6 against 7 without your goalkeeper. Well, you've got it all to do now, especially when you're losing 1-0.
Well, should Newcastle make the final, Adam Bartlett will not be eligible, as you get an automatic one-match ban for a red card. So some reorganising for Newcastle to do, but they're already 1-0 down, as well as being 1-0, one player down.
Newcastle coach Peter Beardsley and his staff been wanting half-time to come quite quickly here, because they're going to have 2 minutes of what we're going to do here, because can't match them. We'll have to try and hold them, catch them on the break. They've got a couple of pacey lads, Alex Gillard, Callum Roberts. You can both run at them, but you need to get the ball first.
Short corner taken but given away. Here goes Gilliard. He's got some real pace. He's playing quite deep, but he is a forward, running the full length of the pitch. He's got Roberts. Fine tackle from Josh Pask, doing great work at both ends.
West Ham doing for that corner.
But a great demonstration of the ability of Alex Gilliard and the sheer pace that player possesses. Laidler. Gilliard keeps possession. Sterry. He's muscled out. There's Alex Pike. He's got a man over. That's Gordon. Turns, shoots. And a great first touch for the replacement goalkeeper. Daniel Barlaser, I should say, keeps that out. Gordon looks to the skies. Knows perhaps he should have gotten better against the replacement goalkeeper. Great turn by Gordon. Gilliard. Can't keep the ball in though. Beat the first man.
There's an irony to this game, Peter. Peter Beardsley was talking on Friday about a game against West Ham some years ago, where he ended up going in goal. Unfortunately, they weren't quite successful that day. I believe they lost 8-0. 3 different goalkeepers went in goals that day for Newcastle. Peter was the last one.
And Alvin Martin scored 3 goals against 3 different goalkeepers.
And Peter reckons he got man of the match.
That's a feat that's unlikely ever to be repeated.
Not a bad goalkeeper, Peter Beardsley.
So Newcastle come out. Jamie Sterry. He's found Callum Roberts. There's some great defending by West Ham. They're up for it. Gilead. Laidler outside him on the left if he needs him. Goes right instead. That's Roberts. He wants to go all the way. And 3 defenders make sure that he's stopped right there. Borg and Silvestre, Swiss player. Bringing the ball forward as the referee blows for half-time. That's 10 minutes gone for a very eventful first half. We've often found this afternoon that the first halves can be quite cagey, not too much excitement, two teams feeling each other out. With this West Ham Newcastle one had plenty of incident.
Plenty of incident. Be interesting to see what happens in the second half. Newcastle are not going to be able to outpass West Ham now. They're a man down, but what they have got is pace. And they've got pace from more than one player. And that's what they're going to have to do. They're just going to have to go for it. You've seen just in those last few minutes, they've got men that can hurt you. But when you're pushing on, you've got to be careful at the back. For me, West Ham, they want to win this game. They just need to sit tight. Danger is they could get a counter-attack. 2-0, I think we'll be all over. Newcastle have got a chance at 1, but they've got to be careful because if West Ham score an early goal in this second half, Peter, I think that might be too much to ask of Newcastle to come back into it. It's Geordie fans.
Well, the Newcastle team will be receiving a different set of instructions than perhaps they would have done had they still had 7 men on the pitch. The red card, a direct straight red given to Adam Bartlett for preventing a goal-scoring opportunity just outside the area. The referee had no hesitation. It's rather a different complexion on the way the game will be played, though, especially considering the fact that West Ham are 1-0 ahead. The incentive and the ability for West Ham to retain possession and to prevent Newcastle from getting that equaliser just made so much easier.
I'm sure the coaches will have told the West Ham boys, you don't concede, you're in the final. Simple as that.
So Newcastle will get us started again. And away we go. Callum Roberts, the striker. Now Newcastle need your goals now. It's Gilead. Continues his run and takes the ball back. Some quick feet from him. Ball is lost though, but Laidler is back and gets it. Sterry. Gilead. Sterry looks to shoot, gets the deflection, and the equaliser. Jamie Sterry lives life as a fullback, but comes forward and creates a striker's goal to get the scores level.
Great turn. Too much space there. Number 10 didn't really track him hard enough. West Ham coaches will be disappointed with that. It's a great finish though, Peter. Took his goal well. And they won't be happy with that either.
So Jamie Sterry has brought the team's level. So West Ham will now need to create something themselves. Great time for Newcastle to score. Still got plenty of this second half left to go for the winner. West Ham perhaps a little bit complacent, giving Sterry enough time to run at them. Pask. Borg. Gilead doing some defending as well as attacking. Concedes the corner. West Ham fans here this afternoon. Very popular team in Hong Kong. They want to take it short, but there's no one to take it short to, so in it goes, straight to the goalkeeper. And wasted. Newcastle trying a little bit of 11-a-side football. And if Roberts can keep this in, they'll have possession. That's a great ball at Williams. He can get to it. No, he can't. Pask, who's having a superb game.
Scored one, kept one out.
Had a great block there. Gives away the corner. But plenty of chance for West Ham to get back and fill their box with players. Strike on the volley from Laidler. Didn't trouble the keeper. But there's a break on now. Parfit Williams, who's come on as a second-half substitute. He's got plenty of place and an eye for goal. Alex Pike. Oh, that's a lovely goal. Great strike from Pike. From distance, beating the goalkeeper at his near post.
He's celebrating. Crowd's going wild.
And perhaps a demonstration there of the difference of having an outfield player in goal. But nothing to be taken away from the quality of the strike from Alex Pike.
Took it well first time. Good tackle there by Adam Laidler, but it wasn't cleared. I think even Adam Bartlett might have been challenged with that one.
It's just about in front of the goalkeeper. Alex Pike, the goal scorer. As West Ham attack again. There's Pask. Very easy. That's good. Just rolling the ball in. The goalkeeper unable to do too much about that. Gordon knew he was up against a goalkeeper who doesn't normally play there.
No. It's heartbreaking, really. You know, you get all this way. They've been playing very well. A refereeing decision changes everything, doesn't it?
Well, after dragging themselves back into it, Newcastle, they've conceded 2 quick goals. West Ham now 3-1 up. Just coming up to halfway through the second half.
Used up a lot of energy getting that goal back, Newcastle did. 5 minutes to see if they can do something. Oh. It's hobbling there. I'm not sure he's going to be able to continue.
Alex Borg. Parfit. Parfit Williams twisting and turning. Borg. Across the goal. Newcastle clear, but only as far as the 18-yard box. Back in possession by West Ham. That's Marcus Brown, another second-half substitute. Shot from distance. Goalkeeper's done well. Goalkeeper's done superbly.
What a great save. Double save almost. Got the rebound as well. The first one was superb.
Very quick reaction. And a yellow card for that foul. Laidler's gone down. And that's Marcus Brown picking up a yellow. Pike. Ball have gone out. So Newcastle throw. Need to get something pretty quickly here.
Well, it's sit now. It's 3.5 minutes left. You need to use your pace, see what you can do. But that's good defending. 2 men on him. West Ham will be happy with that.
Just takes a little bit more time off the clock. Newcastle with a shortage of men. decent corner, but West Ham get it away. Wallace playing up as the goalkeeper. Brenton Roberts. That was Laidler actually, and he could only find the goalkeeper, but it's quickly out. Jordan Brown, Parfitt Williams. Brown off the post. It was Chuckle Brothers all over there, wasn't it?
Well,
to me,
it may not be costly in the end, but oh, that's a dreadful miss. Somebody please just have a shot on goal. But Newcastle, they're having to gamble, Peter. They're having to commit men going forward, and as I said, there's always going to be the opportunity now for West Ham, the classic sucker punch.
Williams just about gets it under control.
Credit West Ham for still having a go and pushing forward, but I'm sure the coaches will be saying, guys, you don't need to. You're 2 goals up here. There's 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes from the final.
Leon, says the referee. Roberts. Parfitt Williams. He's had an impressive tournament so far. On the score sheet yesterday. Speaking to the West Ham management, they're optimistic about his chances making it in the professional game.
This is the thing that the clubs need to be committed to pushing these guys through. There's a lot of money in the game, especially in the Premier League now. There's always that temptation just to buy a replacement for a player. But more brave to push them through, try and promote them within. It's great when clubs do that, great for the fans as well to see lads coming through.
No Newcastle players anywhere near. Shot from distance from Parfitt Williams.
Tom Herdman on there now, big man up front.
Out to Brown. Billy has done brilliantly well there. Got back. Turning defence into attack. Laidler's got Roberts. If you get the ball under control, create something. But Pask, who hasn't let anybody go past him this afternoon in this game, is once again equal to it.
But
And Newcastle.
it's just about, yeah, there we go.
It's the last action of that game.
West Ham United 3, which means
So Newcastle United are defeated by West Ham. Scoreline 3-1. After going down to 6 players, Newcastle United rallied briefly to score an equaliser, but West Ham running away 3-1 winners at the end of that. So Newcastle will leave the tournament, but West Ham will be in the cup final later on this afternoon. Peter Beardsley walks onto the pitch to commiserate his players and undoubtedly congratulate the West Ham players.
So, very nice man, Peter Beardsley, very polite. He'll take it well, but I'm sure privately he'll be very, very disappointed with that refereeing decision. Change the game. As I say, 6 on 7 is difficult. 6 on 7 without your goalkeeper, and it would have made it very difficult for the final as well.
And your lineups for Wellington Phoenix in shirt 11.
So this is Wellington Phoenix against Atletico Madrid, the second cup final, semi-final, to see who will face West Ham for the Soccer Sevens trophy later on this afternoon.
And for
Atletico are playing in their change strip of light grey.
7 Aroma and 10 Sabu.
Wellington Phoenix are playing in their yellow and black stripes. Atletico get us underway. And Samuel passing the ball out wide. Arona. Atletico have been something of a sensation this weekend. Incredibly entertaining to watch going forwards. And sometimes not really worrying too much about defending, Neil.
No, but fortunately they've got the goalkeeper back for this game, suspended for the first knockout game this morning. They'll be glad to have him back in. Makes a big difference if you are playing gung-ho football like that, to have a good custodian in goals.
Wellington come forward through Fenton, their captain, one of the more senior players on the team. So Wellington have brought 5 youth players and 5 of their senior players to provide some experience and assist the development of the younger players. And this their first visit to the Hong Kong City Soccer Sevens. Samuel in some space, and he's quick. He's got Aurora up with him, who takes to shoot, shoots himself. But the keeper, Luis Italiano, equal to it. First team keeper for Wellington Phoenix from the A-League.
Great save, isn't it?
That was some save.
Shooting from distance again, though. Just like to see them build it up a little bit more. It's early in the game. Try and fill it out a little bit.
Fenton. Ball a little under his feet. Makes Doyle run for it. Doyle to Singh. Shooting from distance. Goalkeeper going down to his left, but happy to leave and see that go past the post.
Had a bit of power, didn't it? But again, long way out. It's got to be good from there. Haven't seen many long-range goals today, have we?
Not too far away. From Sakpreet Singh, one of the younger players, only 18 years old. Italiano commanding his area. Loose ball from Doyle, though, gives possession away. Throw-in will be Atletico Madrid. It's Carlos. Carlos again. Atletico have brought a team primarily of their B side, essentially the Atletico reserves. But similarly to Wellington, they've got a number of more senior players in their early 20s. Samuel on the ball now, their main striker, scorer of 6 goals so far this tournament. Pierre. Quick feet again. Doyle comes away with it. He's got Singh there, closed down quickly. Rogerson tidies up. Italiano to Fenton. Shot from distance. By Akubi, ball across, didn't quite connect with it. Singh was going to the back post, but always going to be difficult to reach him there with a goalkeeper and 2 defenders in the way. By Akubi, scorer of 3 goals so far this tournament. He's been the main spearhead for Wellington. Samuel showing once again how hungry he is for goals. Very rarely will you see him pass. When he gets any Any sight of goal?
Kuba, the keeper's having a good game, Peter. He's made a few good saves now.
That was nice. Opportunity here. Benton making sure he would hit the target. Didn't really connect as well as he would have liked.
In golfing terms, he topped it. Here we go, straight into the turf. Popped up nicely for the goalkeeper. He'd be very disappointed with that.
But I'll be making it look more difficult than perhaps it was. Keeps the scores level though. Justin Gully getting back, tidying up. Fenton. Another shot from distance. Well, Wellington Phoenix are clearly not overawed by playing Atletico Madrid. We've seen Atletico are a fast, strong and aggressive team.
Yeah, they're very skillful. They're sharp. They want to pass the ball around. Suggests they're maybe more comfortable on the ball than Wellington. Wellington are very direct, very powerful. They just need to be patient as they're building up. No need to let fly from 25 yards.
Shot through the middle. That was Vila going close. Good defending. There's a break on here. Carlos coming across. Giving the ball away. Kubi could be in. Too strong though. All the way through to the goalkeeper. Defending. I think it's come away with the ball. Back in possession though. Atletico Madrid. Samuel. Faced by two defenders. Shot from distance. Italiano tidies up, no problem. Ball was going wide, but wanted to keep that in. Benton. Oh, that's unfortunate. Logan Rogerson loses his feet. Ball's back with Arona.
2 4s on his shirt, Peter. I guess that's not lucky in this team.
May well be the case. Fran. Pierre. Nice skills from Vila. Referee not liking the tackle though. Singh giving away the free kick. Vila. Vents it in quickly. But once again, ball back with Atletico. Yeah. Opportunity to run at the defence. They're all standing up though. Fran. Out to Vila. And another shot from distance. This time forcing the goalkeeper Italiano to push that around.
Started with a very, very robust tackle that the Wellington bench weren't happy about. that's wasted.
Ball behind for a Wellington goal kick. As we draw to a close of the first half. So that's Wellington Phoenix 0, Atletico Madrid 0. This is the second semi-final for the main competition. The winners of this will go through to the cup final and face West Ham later today. A rather cagey first half. A lot of shooting from distance and not too much success for either team. But fairly even, Neil.
It is. Wellington are getting men behind the ball. They look very, very fit. As you say, they've brought some older players. So there's some older heads there, a little bit more experience. But Atletico have shown just in that last minute a couple of very, very strong tackles that they're not afraid to put their foot in, not afraid to mix it. Saw here last night with Stoke City game. Got an intriguing second half here. It's all set up for them now. West Ham into the final already. So we're going to see a new winner of this tournament. West Ham haven't won it before. It's Wellington's first time, Atletico's first time here. Great for the tournament.
Both of these teams, I think, would fancy themselves against West Ham, but West Ham have perhaps been the surprise package so far, despite bringing a youthful under-18 side. They've delivered when it's counted. Find themselves in the final. So Wellington Phoenix will kick off this second half. 10 minutes then to decide who will get through to the final. And Rogerson and Payakubi, an Australian, playing in the New Zealand Wellington side, with themselves playing the A-League. Finished 4th this season. One of the stronger sides. Doyle. Got a runner. Good defending by Kubi. Tried to be cute, didn't quite work. Atletico have a player down. That's Bora, has come on as a second half substitute. Samuel. Samuel again. He's got a man running. Didn't need him though. Went himself, and a shot just skipping off the top of the crossbar.
Scorcher, bubbling around a little bit. Keeper left it, he knew. That's very, very good goalkeeping actually. Knew that wasn't going to trouble him. Braver man than me though. Looked like it was going in.
He's gone through that. Needed to as well. Plenty of attention from Samuel. Wheeler. Fran back to the goalkeeper. Pierre. Space springing forwards. Samuel's deep. Pierre once more. Out wide to Bora. Bora is actually in the centre. And a shot, snapshot on the turn. Pushed away by Italiano. Certainly bringing your first team keeper was a great idea this weekend.
Oh yes, he's very, very good. Showing a little bit of naivety there. Pretty certain he was going for goal. He's never really on.
Rogerson. By QB too short for that. Arona. Pierre. Arona again. Out to the left. Samuel looks to go past the defender. Fenton, his experience showing, 24 years old is Louis Fenton, captains this team. Cora. Feet from Pierre. Oh, but that's well played by Wellington.
Disappointing. Maybe the referee could have played an advantage there. That's the first time Wellington have had the ball for a while. Sustained a bit of pressure from Atletico. Wellington defended well. As I said earlier, they do get men behind the ball very quickly. It's hard to break them down.
That's it. Rogerson. Kubi. Referee gives a corner. Last touch was off Fran. Wellington lining up like they're going to take this long. But knock it short. Singh. Tries to chip the keeper. Not a bad effort. But Arby needed to be alert to that. Very cheeky.
Cheeky indeed. Didn't see that coming at all. Here we go. Wow. A little bit of backspin on it. Might have been a little bit embarrassing for the goalkeeper if it had gone in from there, judging by his height.
But he was certainly alert to that. Atletico forward once more. Samu in the area, twisting and turning, but forced out. Oh, a bit of luck on the rebound there. Fenton's in the right place to clear up. Shoulder to shoulder, but the ball's gone out. Justin Gully, another of the more senior players for Wellington Felix, showing some great strength. Fenton in the right place at the right time because there was a player lurking just behind him for the tap-in. Paya. First touch lets him down. Keeper puts it right up. Good defending from the Wellington Phoenix. Gully. To Doyle. Out to Rogerson. Sings on the overlap. Pierre pushes him off the ball.
Very easily as well.
Goes out.
Very easily as well. No problem there.
Two rather different builds, those two players. Long ball from Pierre. Taken down by Samuel. Forced away. Yeah. Clicked off the head of Fenton, so it will be a Atletico throw. It's the Atletico bench. Somewhat pensive. Out to Arona. Needs to take on the defender. Goes inside. Got hold of that. Went for the far corner, but in doing so, cleared everybody. Wellington survived another scare. Italiano puts it long. Fenton can't bring it down. Samuel tries to turn. Finds Villa, or I should say. Foul there. Referee not happy with that. It's going to be a yellow card. That's Thomas Doyle.
He knew what he was doing there, didn't he? Just took the sting out a little bit.
18 minutes gone now. So just 2 minutes left of this tie. Still even, 0-0, Atletico against Wellington. So, free kick on target, but players in the way. Wellington clear their lines, but once again, the ball will be with Atletico. Samuel's playing much deeper than normal. Boyer. Singh tidies up. Ball to release Fenton. And a Pyre in front of him. Lines a Pyre. Plenty of attention from Fran though. Pyre gets the byline. Can he pull the ball back? Defended by Atletico, although I'm not sure the defender knew too much about it.
Checks for handball, but it didn't look like it hit his hand. Stomach. Could have gone anywhere though.
So should this game finish even, with only 30 seconds to go, we'll be looking once again at the four-a-side sudden death. Shot from distance. Italiano decides just to push that one away, taking no risks. Puts it long. Fran. Into the final few seconds of the game. Italiano throws the ball out, but that is the full-time whistle. So with the scores level, we will move once again into our sudden death playoff. 4 players, 4 aside, 4 minutes of play, and whoever scores first will go through to the final. Probably as even a game as we've seen so far this afternoon.
I actually liked Sellers from Villa, but I just felt that he didn't really pass the ball too much. Newcastle, I thought Callum Roberts was excellent. I thought Alex Gillian was very, very good. Samuel from Atletico looks a good player. But one of the standouts for me actually has been the goalkeeper for Wellington Phoenix, Italiano, looks absolutely solid. And that shot that hit the bar, he took one look at it and said, no, that's not going in. Didn't even bother. He was already going to pick the ball up. It's very, very good. And maybe it's that first team experience that makes a difference. See who puts the gloves on.
Certainly are a number of contenders for player of the tournament. And we're seeing one of 2 of them in this game.
Keeping the goalkeeper in, Wellington. Well, I'm sure he's confident. I'm sure he's comfortable. Looked okay on the ball. One of the outfield players for Atletico, Peter, going in goals.
I think that's Fran, who's taken up the gloves. He played in goal for them earlier today when they had a player taking a rest at the referee's invitation. Their goalkeeper received a red card last evening in the match against Stoke City.
All important ball bounce. Who can get the ball and then just keep hold of it? Oh, Wellington didn't even try and go for it. Might regret that.
So this is Atletico ball. Samuel. Carlos is on, so they've got some fresh players. Plenty of space in this, but just takes a finish, and he's found it. Just takes a finish. So Carlos coming on for his first run out in this match. Scores the golden goal that sends Atletico through to the cup final, and Wellington Phoenix home for another year. We have to say well done to Wellington Phoenix in their first year reaching the semi-finals, being very entertaining, being very positive in their games, and well done to Atletico going through to the final. Now there will be a 30-minute break as the junior soccer comes on, and we will rejoin you with the English commentary here on TVB in around 30 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take another break now from the matches of main soccer competitions to bring you the final of the big event for the Hong Kong Football Club Citibank Junior Soccer Sevens for 2015. As a reminder, the main soccer tournament, junior soccer tournament, took place on this ground last weekend. 960 players, 20 different clubs from Hong Kong and southern China. These two cup finals feature the winners of the quarterfinals and semi-finals, representing the top two teams in the under 11 and under 12 age groups. On the blue colored pitch, the under 11 final sees Brazil's top skills in their multi-club pitch take on the youth club from local club Kitchee in blue. And on the red pitch, the oldest of the junior sevens age group, the under 12s, sees Asia Pacific Soccer Schools in yellow, facing off against the local side, Sun Pegasus in black. This should be a very good match, and it should be a great showcase for some of the young players on show here today. Finally, a big thank you indeed to Mr. Mike Jones, guest referee from the English Premier League. He will be the man in the middle for the under 12 game on the red pitch. Please show your support for these young boys. And girls. goal on the left pitch for Atletico Soccer Schools. Some great football there from the under-11s and under-12s. The under-12s finished HKFC, the winners by 4 goals to 1. The under-11s finished 0-0, so there will be a shootout for the under-11s on the hockey pitch. I shall let you know the result later. In the meantime, your appreciation please for these young girls and boys.
Try to speak. You can't hear each other on the headphones.
Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
So you can hear me.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I get you. Yeah.
That's much better.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Great. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up shortly will be game 62, which is the main plate final between Leicester City and Hong Kong Football Club.
So welcome back to the Hong Kong Football Club and the City Soccer Sevens, the International Sevens tournament here at Happy Valley in Hong Kong. And the first of the finals will be on just a few minutes. Leicester City versus the Hong Kong Football Club. Now this is the main plate final, and the Leicester City team of 7 players. There's Johnny Madison, Ali Cesar,
2 Andrew Wild, 8 Scott
Callum Elder, Joe Davis, Jack McCork, Jack Barnby and Harry Paliatu. And Hong Kong Football Club, Freddie Tumer, Robert Scott, Andrew Wild, Scott Hooper, Andreas Thorson, Thomas Halder, Michael Hampshire. So that is the Hong Kong Football Club first team, who will be taking on Leicester City for the first piece of silverware in the main competition. Now, my name is Peter Hurst, and I have with me Mark Granger, who has just come fresh, or hopefully fresh, from an unfortunate defeat in the men's Masters Plate final. So good afternoon to you, Mark.
Good afternoon, Peter. Yeah, just trying to get set here, and of course a good one for us, isn't it? Because this is our football club team that actually defeated the other football club team a little earlier on. But I think this could be a tall order, Peter, against Leicester City, who frankly do look a little sharper, let's just say.
Well, it's good news for the football club that one of their teams has managed to get, or 2 teams have actually managed to get into finals this weekend, because as the competition has gone on, the standard has got higher and higher, and actually we've seen that not only today but also over the years that this tournament has been held. That the visiting teams tend to take it more and more seriously, send better and better players, and certainly with the likes of Wellington and Atletico Madrid, we've seen a very high standard this weekend.
Yeah, really. I mean, just that bit of quality right at the end for Atletico Madrid was just pure class, wasn't it? And I think you're right. Definitely throughout the whole, certainly the open section, obviously the the words got out, and it's just a fabulous learning curve and an opportunity to bond these players, give them a chance, as we've seen. And Sevens is, well, let's just say it's quite unforgiving, as I'm sure our viewers understand already. The temperature probably a little cooler maybe, Peter, than yesterday. From a personal experience playing 2 games yesterday and just the one today, it seemed to be harder today. But, sorry, yesterday. But nevertheless, it's still hot, humid, and certainly the teams coming from Europe, let's just say, probably not used to playing in this type of humidity and all this heat.
So Leicester City playing in their change strip in red, and the Hong Kong Football Club playing in blue. Leicester City with the first opportunity to attack. First shot on goal, Freddie Tuma getting down very well to push that away.
Yeah, it was a good push away, wasn't it? Because it was not directly pushed away from the goal, but in Sevens, you've really got to try and hold on to that ball at every opportunity. And there, you see there, you know, it was a tough ball up to him, and he's chested it down. It's Michael, I believe, isn't it? The goal scorer from the semi-final. But Leicester City have got a little bit of skill here in the box.
And Tuma again called on to qualify. Great save.
10 minutes each way.
Jack Barmby letting loose from just inside the area, and Freddie Tuma getting a good punch behind it.
Yeah, absolutely lovely skill, wasn't it? And he's just looked to picky spot. Pretty direct though as they come again. But you can see Jack Barmby's left foot is fairly good, let's say. So good play by the football club, holding the ball there, not giving it away, trying to keep possession. I think that's what they've got to do, Peter, in terms of you've got to frustrate this Leicester side a little bit and try and perhaps hit them on the break.
Andrew Wild and Freddie Tuma slowing the game down, taking a little bit of pace out of it. Leicester City starting off at a fair clip. These games are 10 minutes each way. And these players have been playing all weekend, so a test of fitness as well as a test of skill. Scott Hooper shooting the ball. Rob Scott, more of a playmaker in this Sevens tournament, in his usual midfield role. Older going all the way back to Tuma.
So he just gets closed down so quickly, didn't he there? Freddie Tuma, the goalkeeper, did well to come out, in fact, but given away, and Leicester can break here, but it's still 3-on-3.
a.e.t pushes the ball out wide. Great opportunity for a shot on goal, and once again it needs just a hand from Tuma. The accuracy of the shooting much better in this game than we've seen in some of the previous ones. The Leicester City strikers are hitting the target.
Well, they've got caught there now, the club, and
the ball put back to a.e.t. He should have done better with that. Almost going out for a throw-in. a.e.t once more getting across the front of his defender, but he'll be disappointed with that.
He really should, because he was right there, wasn't he? Just I'm not sure if he realised it was coming all the way through to him, but yeah, he was sort of almost on the back foot, not necessarily reading the play. That should have been 1-0 to Leicester. But you see, the thing with Sevens, of course, is you can just take one player out of the equation. If somebody can go round an opponent, really, it changes the whole perspective of the Sevens game. And that's exactly what happened just there. Football club again sloppy. I know they're tired, but you can't afford to do that.
a.e.t on the attack. Football club have got back, but Elder's there. Push the ball out wide. Elder going for the return. Scott comes across and gets a foot in.
Yeah, Barmby just overplayed it there, didn't he, a little bit. Rob Scott did very well to track. Unfortunately, he was the one beaten on this near side. Andrew Wild got a tough job there. He's captain in this side, I notice.
Yeah, he is the football club captain today, and did very well to get a foot in there. Ball not cleared though.
It was a little fortunate actually, Peter, because he was the wrong side of the 9 for Leicester City.
Barmby. Oh, he's got round his man back to this. Pull the ball back. Stout defended by football club. That was a very good chance.
Played off the line, wasn't it? Was it Rob Scott, I think? Yeah.
Hooper comes away with the ball.
Should have scored again, Leicester. 2 good chances there. 5 minutes gone. And Football Club hardly getting out of their own half.
Tuma bringing the ball forwards.
It's too sloppy, you see. His first touch there. I know he's tired, but too easy to take it away. It's a problem now.
Well, he's pushing off players. Getting in a position to shoot, gets a lucky rebound. Some incredible last-ditch defending from the Football Club. Hooper now.
They break a little bit if Scott Hooper can.
Hampshire flicked inside. Vanuatu back doing some defending. Elder comes away with it into Football Club territory. Plenty of blue shirts getting back. Elder happy just to take the pace out of the game, waiting for a little bit more support. Leicester City dominating the possession. Barnby. Court.
Football Club do have most of the players back now. In fact, everybody's back, so they're in some kind of shape. And the longer it stays 0-0, the better for them.
Overlap now. Vanuatu still waiting. Ball cleared away.
Making it a little easy, Football Club. They're just going to be a bit more clever than that. Just stand him up, make the ball go back. You don't need to win the ball, particularly around the 18-yard box.
That's great defending.
That's fabulous stuff there. They're working very hard, Football Club, just to keep this at bay.
Chasing the game. Does use up a lot more energy than dictating it. So Rob Scott taking the opportunity to walk with the ball, take a break.
It looks, yeah, looks like he needs a drink, Peter.
We're only 7 minutes into it, and he's looking forward to the half-time drink already. But there's plenty of opportunity. Thorsten has given the ball away. That's gone to McCourt, scorer earlier in the competition. Vanuatu twisting, trying to make some space. Back out to McCourt. Flashed across the goal. This time not making Tuma make a save, but still plenty of Leicester pressure.
I thought Vanuatu would have sort of gone for the far post there, because he's got half a yard, hasn't he? Not a bad effort, but yeah, just always pulling away. And really, for making that bit of space, Vanuatu really should have pulled the trigger, for my mind. It's going to be a foul. Michael Hampshire just clipping the heels of the Leicester defender. And unfortunately, they've not got the ball up to Hampshire as much as certainly did against the other club side. And he hasn't been in the game much at all as yet. Obviously, the tactics are to drop off and try to soak up this pressure. But nevertheless, when the club do release it, they need something on.
Barnby. Pushed out wide. He's got some support through Elder. Got it across. Oh, what a save from Tuma there. That was real cat-like reactions to use a terrible cliche, but Vanuatu had beaten his defender, and it looked a certain goal until the hand of Tuma.
Just got in front of Andrew Wild, didn't he, there? Last-ditch effort. And again, that young man should have scored. Great save, mind you, from Freddie Tuma. Really, arguably, is the best keeper at the Football Club, Peter, for my mind. Not just with that save, but overall, he's talking very good, his organisation. And he's not bad with the ball at his feet, as we're seeing a little bit here. He's confident enough.
He's very much been playing as the 7th outfield player this afternoon.
Lovely ball. He's released Scott Hooper, but then quality there.
Vanuatu has turned wild, but hasn't got ahead of him. Good recovery from the Football Club defender, allowing some time for the other players to get back. Holder's back. Hampshire now trying to close down as well. Cisse in possession. Having to go across. Out to Davis. Back into Panayiotou.
Oh.
Panayiotou is undoubtedly the outlet, but without success in the first half. Still 0-0. That's Leicester City against the Hong Kong Football Club in the plate final, I should say, and a stalemate at half-time. But clearly the ascendancy with Leicester City.
Yeah, for sure, isn't it? I mean, we obviously probably won't have a possession stat, but it's going to be high 80s, 70%, I would think, for Leicester. And really, that young man there, not sure how old he is, Peter, but he should have maybe a little bit more composure around the box, but he should have scored at least one of those 2 or 3 chances that he did have. And it's just that speed of thought, isn't it, the reaction. Andrew Wild, of course, as we know, a great man marker at the football club down in Happy Valley. But it's just, you know, it's not knowing when to be tight and when to just stand off, and that quick reaction. Bombi was in it early on, wasn't he? But then we didn't see too much of him in that second part of the first half. The 7 there.
For the highlights, just demonstrating the dominance of Leicester City. All of these attacks are one way, and it is Tuma and his defenders that have stood the test for the first 10 minutes. And this is possibly the best save of the day, and certainly one that Tuma will be very proud of. We've seen some good goalkeeping this weekend. Certainly the Wellington Phoenix goalkeeper, Italiano. Yes, he was quality, that guy.
Absolutely. I mean, it's true. We sometimes don't focus on that, do we, in terms of the overall play? But as you say, Peter, there's been some fabulous stops, both yesterday and this afternoon, clawing things out of the top corner. Which, as a striker, when you hit it, you think that's a goal. There's kind of nothing worse almost than that, but fabulous goalkeeper. And I've been particularly impressed on the ground with a number of these goalkeepers, because just as Freddie Tuma's proving there, they're quite competent with the ball at the feet.
And that's a real asset in Sevens football, because you have a limited number of outfield players, and if you can use that outlet at the back and push the game up, it provides the equivalent of 7 outfield players.
We just saw that example, didn't we, with Freddie just pushing on there and you're releasing Scott Hooper. Unfortunately, Scott couldn't quite pick out Michael Hampshire up front, but you know, just that one pass, it's almost like having a midfield player for that moment in time. Fairly good crowd here as well, Peter, this afternoon.
Well, certainly the last 2 days have been pretty much a sellout, with the capacity of, I think, just around 2,500 people, plus plenty in the bar. It's been extremely well attended this weekend, and we had some young people come and join us yesterday afternoon. I think you were involved with that, with the charity.
We certainly did. 3 charities, Peter, and it was the Boys and Girls Club of Hong Kong, the Powlung Kok, which is a pretty large foundation charity based here, and the Sprouts Foundation, which worked pretty closely with Powlung Kok, and we had around 80 young underprivileged boys and girls here, and they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. It was a fabulous opportunity, and we do thank the football club and the Soccer Sevens committee for helping facilitate that for us. Myself and John Charleston from the football club were heavily involved, so we appreciate that. But really, Peter, what a fabulous sort of setting and stadium, isn't it? We sometimes forget, don't we? We're sort of down here quite a bit, but you've got all the signage around, the support. It's just a great facility.
Yes, it's an ideal setting for a tournament of this nature, as Freddie Tuma, in the first minute of this second half, tries to build an attack from the back, but a wasted ball. Once again, returning possession to Leicester City. Jack McCaw was heavily involved in the first half.
Which is sort of tactically for the football club, obviously. You know, there's no point pushing on, trying to win the ball in Leicester City.
Oh, what an attempt that was.
That was possibly on, wasn't it? And that's always, you run the risk, Freddie Tuma there, of sort of pushing up quite a bit further than maybe he should have done. An unlucky effort.
A wry smile there from Jack McCourt. He clearly seen Tuma spends plenty of his time off his line, and looking to do something Beckham-esque, perhaps. But Tuma was got out of jail there by a slight lack of accuracy.
Here he is again. He's pushing all the way up, isn't he? Good pick out. Look at that. Super.
That's a much better ball to Tommy Holder. He's looking to run at the defence. Can't get hold of that shot though, and that's easy for Madison. Quick throw from him gets the attack started. Paniatu caught.
Good tracking back there from little Tommy though. Excellent on this side. He just had the shot. He didn't really get a hold of it, but he's gone all the way back with the 4 and tracked his run, which is very, very commendable.
Cool.
Try McCaw, isn't it? Yeah, there's a man over here.
Over here, that's Davis. Just out of the bar. Couldn't quite keep it down.
I suspect he's a defender, Peter, is he? Because it looked like a defender's effort. It wasn't far away, mind you. Maybe being a little heavily critical, but he just wasn't. As he brought it down, he just was a bit unsure what he was going to do with it, and just got slightly over it.
Yeah, Davis has been spending most of his time around the back of the team.
That's a lovely ball from Rob Scott. Stay on your feet, Michael. And can Michael Hampshire do something? Lays it off.
Scott, once again, giving a little bit of an opening.
Oh, there was a ball on there to little Tommy. So close in football club. It's the first real attack, Peter, and didn't they do very, very well with that? They built it up slowly. Good movement.
Quick ball. We're back in. Hooper. Give it Hampshire. Holder. Setting up for Scott.
It's gone now. That was a very good chance.
Football Club coming back into this game. We're 3 minutes into the second half. It's still 0-0. Neither team able to break the deadlock. As ever, even with Sevens football, possession counts for nothing if you can't get an end product.
Yeah, that's always the dilemma, isn't it? You have to take some risk at some time. It's going to be easy for Freddie Tuma, and it's managing that risk and trying to calculate it, because it's easy to get caught. Looks like they've got a substitute on there, have we now? The number 6 for Football Club. Just given
Jordan Brown has come on.
just given his fresh legs there that caught my eye.
Halfway through the second half, this is when you tend to see some substitutions being made. No need to let the referee know you're making them. They can be made at any point during the game.
There is Jordan Brown, left-sided player.
Davis sees him out. Ball returns for a goal kick. Madison taking his time. The club trying to set themselves up. Get that shape back. Leicester City in no particular hurry.
Now, at this point in time, Peter, both you and I know it's critical. Concentration now is everything. And if you've got tired limbs, you don't quite want to track. Your man pulls off of you, you think they won't hit him with the ball, and suddenly the ball's at his feet. So Football Club have really got to focus here.
Game coming to its conclusion. One
See, nobody's tracked the 3 there for a start.
Davis. That was in fact Elder.
Yeah, Elder. And nobody went with him, you see, Peter. It's just that concentration, as I mentioned.
And the ball just rolling past the post of that final attack, the final shot. But Leicester City showing that they can't be left to run through. The openings are appearing as we enter the last 5 minutes. And it's been a long weekend. There's been a lot of football played in high temperatures. And the professional setup of Leicester City, you would assume quite rightly that they will be better attuned to such physical exertions.
You would really, yeah. But again, you know, it's. I know we don't really, even the players living here, not sure we fully acclimatise either. But you know, don't forget, you've just stepped off of a plane. it's quite, this humidity really can take it out of you. And it's not an excuse, but nevertheless, it's quite different conditions for them to adapt to in a very short space of time. Good running from Jordan Brown. Good ball as well.
Opportunity. That was Hampshire. But Cisse got a foot in.
Hampshire could have just reversed that somehow, and Jordan Brown was clean through. We had another substitute as well.
Ryan Quinn has come on for Football Club. Tangle in the box. Referee giving anything, right? Play moving forward. Caught. He's got a man over.
Oh, well played, Freddie Tuna. Excellent. Read that very well, didn't he? He really was onto it like a flash and made it look quite easy in the end. If it goes to penalties, Peter, it's not straight sudden death, is it? I think they do have the 3 or the 5, don't they, as we saw a little earlier on.
Yes, there will be the four aside.
Oh yes, sorry, I forgot about the 4 aside. Yeah,
will be the 4 aside to see if we can get a sudden death winner before we go to penalties. There's an opportunity here.
Scott Hooper, really, that was the chance, wasn't it?
That was the chance. Scotty Hooper was clean through. He hit the target, but the keeper, Johnny Madison, he was equal to it. A flying save, but when the opportunity comes knocking, it does need to be taken.
Oh, well, Football Club only had a sort of couple, and you really have to take one of them, just either side of them. Scott Hooper, a midfield player, not necessarily a forward, but he does know where the goal is. It's a big chance, and particularly at